Hello guys, I'm coming at you from somewhere else today. And man, does it feel like this 12 Rules for Life series has gone by in the blink of an eye. I know it's been even more than 12 days, but man, does it feel like it's been 2. So, Rule 11, don't bother children when they're skateboarding. This is one of my favorite rules because it's one of my favorite concepts when it comes to children. My purpose for becoming any sort of mental health advocate, coach, counselor, I wanted to be a therapist at one point, was because when I was a young teenager, I said to myself, I want to teach children the tools, skills, and habits required to be healthy, happy adults before they need them, like was given to me. And I still stand by that, though I work with adults at this point. Sometimes I work with kids. But I still want to do that, and I want to do that for everybody. And I feel like a really great way to do that is to help people understand that kids need to get to be kids. You can teach kids the tools, skills, and habits to be healthy, happy adults in a way that is not teaching them adult things. You can teach them the kid version of those tools. You don't have to teach them the adult version. And that's what I want to talk about today. Kids need to get to be kids. I'm going to say it again. Kids need to get to be kids. We need to leave the kids alone. I have seen from my generation, at a minimum, and it's getting worse, that we are pushing all sorts of adult things onto kids when they need to get to just be kids. And we have a choice. It's our choice. And man, does it blow me away, because when we push these adult concepts, adult ideas, adulting onto children, that doesn't make them adults faster. It actually makes them regress. And I have watched this over and over and over again. Because the longer the child had to be an adult, the more they will have to be a child into their adulthood. And people don't seem to get this. And it's sad to watch. I even feel it. We need to let kids be kids. And there are so many things right now that are getting pushed on kids that we once understood were adult things. And I don't know why we've lost this, but it's okay to tell kids that's an adult thing. Maybe explain it to them a little bit, like that's something adults do. When you get closer to that age, I'll tell you more about it. That's okay. And to let kids be kids, let them play, not push adult concepts into their brains that they can't understand, and just let them play and be themselves. I think the number one thing we need to start teaching kids that we're not right now, that we're actually teaching them the opposite of, is that you can love all of yourself exactly the way you are. Actually, you don't have to hate part of yourself to love another part of yourself. I hope you know what I'm talking about. And I don't feel bad for saying it. We do not need to teach children that they have to hate part of themselves to love another part of themselves. And it makes me sad that we're doing this and we're pushing this on them every day, when what we know we should actually be teaching them is that you can love all of yourself for exactly who you are right now. That's the good thing to do. That's the spiritual thing to do. watching even kids from my generation have to lug around books. I mean, I even ended up talking to my aunt about this ages ago, that she didn't even have to pass algebra to pass high school. And I don't think I did ever pass algebra. I'm not entirely sure how that worked out. Because I didn't end up graduating high school, though I did end up going to college and getting my degree in psychology. We are pushing children more and more every day to be adults a little sooner. And it's hurting them. It's hurting them. I can see it. I know many other people who can see it. And it's so sad to watch. So letting kids play, letting them just play, just let them play. You don't have to assign meaning or rhyme or reason to it. I had a girl in my after-school program who liked to pretend she was a cat, and she was in 3rd grade. She didn't actually think she was a cat because no adult affirmed to her that she was a cat. They went, "Yes, dear, have fun with that." To the point where I even gave her some cat things because she loved cats so much. She would show up with the ears, sometimes she'd show up with the tail. I loved her to death. I loved her. I hate that, like, loved them to death or loved the crap out of them, like, is the ways in which I still describe loving someone a lot. But it's true. She was amazing. She was such a cool kid. And we can allow kids to expand their imaginations without having to rein them back into these adult boxes that we've put ourselves in. But that's what's happening. And God only knows how messed up that little girl would be if people were telling her that she actually was a cat because she pretended to be a cat. Like, I can only imagine. Luckily, it hasn't gotten that far yet. But play, they can play whatever they want. They can do whatever they want. And not have to put all these adult concepts about what they're doing onto their playing. And we should let them play. That's why the rule is don't bother children while they're skateboarding. Because children deserve the outlet that is getting to play. Getting to express themselves, getting to express their creativity, their imagination, their abilities. Without forcing the adult world on them just yet. And yeah, there are certain things, like building certain tools, skills, and habits that we will want them to have. But we can do that in a way that doesn't interfere with them being kids. Thank you guys for joining me for another video. We've got one more rule for life left. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to check out the links in the description. That includes things like my Patreon, where I have my guided meditations, journal exercises, my workshops, my intuitive lifestyle course, Spirituality 101 and 2.0 series. If you'd like to work with me one-on-one, you can do that either through Patreon with the enlightening tier, or I have my session packages, which commits you to a certain number of sessions, but how often we work together and what we work on is customized and personalized to you. dōTERRA Witches, we have Witch Flicks tonight. And I'm so excited because we are going to be watching the Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus together. If you'd like to join us, the link for that will be in the description as well. We watch it on Zoom together. It's totally free. All of our dōTERRA Witches gatherings are free. Come join us. There's also the link to dōTERRA. I know, I've been wearing this shirt for like the last 3 days. I love it. I absolutely love it. Because I love dōTERRA. It's a dream come true. I even have my dōTERRA stickers on my water bottle. And if I could show you the back of my phone that I'm filming with right now, there's a dōTERRA sticker on the pop socket thingy on the back of that too. So if you're enjoying my videos here, don't forget to go check out all the links in the description because I know you'll enjoy all of those as well. And as always, may the energies you serve you well. And let's keep making our way through.